All right, I think I'm live. What's going on, guys? It's Cyclone, and sorry, I am a little under the weather. Been this week, just a little cold, but I'm getting over it and feeling better. But still, it's annoying. um, so I am going to just put a little chat thing here. Looks like we're good. All right, I'm gonna be back a little. I'm gonna let this run for a while because it's a weekday. Um, I have to edit this too. I'm just writing in a new description. I will. Hey, what's up, Paz? I will be back. I am going to give people some time to return to the stream. Being on a weekday, it's a little bit less convenient. So, I will be back and we can get the stream started. So, I appreciate your patience. Thank you. But we will be back soon and we can get started. My schedule got mixed up this week, so I don't really have time on the weekend to do this. So I'll be back. Stay tight, and then we'll get started. people. I'm just one second, guys. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to get to the site. Let's find out if I can find it. Should be coming up soon. Oh, come on. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Where is it? Oh, come on. I don't know why it's not showing up. There we go. All right. I'm on the chapter, guys. So, it's called Search. It's called Search. Sorry, this ad is really stupid. Okay, so let's preface this. It looks like we're going back to the present. So the flashback concludes with the scene with everybody. And I'm sorry if I cough. I still have a little bit of a cough going on. But I just want to make sure everything's looking good here. Okay, I think so. So, we're back in present day. And Nobunaga thinks the old guy, here we go. Old guy says, the guy with them says, once I open this, can I go back to my room? Finks is like, no, open it and go inside. And then they say, Finks says, if I'm right, that old man will be in there. If he isn't, we're safe. The mafia guy said he had a teleportation ability, right? I'm thinking the old fart's a conjurer's clone, serving as both a lookout and the center point for a trap radius. Oh, okay, so Fink shows us the illustration for the room. Old man, the bathroom that they went through. While conjurers can create special areas with specific rules, teleportation leans too heavy on a mission. It'd be another story if the old man's the Nen user himself, not just a clone. He could just be a lookout, and the trap is someone else's power. That's a reach, moron. Quit yapping, he could just be a specialist. They're trying to figure out the power. Come again? Here comes a nice spider argument. He says, the door's locked from this side. And they're like, what? You idiot, bring it on. Stall again, and you get torn a new asshole. Phaeton's like, no nonsense with this guy. He opens the door. Anyone in there? I have to read the note. It's Tanehana from the staff. The recent batch, as well as the next 30 chapters. What? 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 So you're telling me that those pictures from Togashi, his Twitter, were done 4 years ago? Those sketches? They've just waited to release them this whole fucking time? We have 30 more chapters already. That just made my fucking week. That's the hypest thing of this whole batch. Even more hype than Ahsoka. We get 30 more chapters after this, guaranteed. When they decide to release them, they still might drip feed them to us. That should almost guarantee we're getting yearly. I mean, come on. That should guarantee it. I'm stoked. So the guy says there's no one here. This one's locked from the side too. All right, I'm opening it. This is the only entrance to the hidden room, so who locked it? So they're in another bathroom. If the old guy's a clone, he'd be able to get out of a locked room, right? He'd just have to disappear after locking the doors to the toilet and the hidden room. Possible, but the point, maybe they need to buy time to set the trap. We knew about it and the old guy ahead of time, so we burst in from the hidden chamber. But if we entered from the front door, we'd be cautious because we'd think someone was hiding in the toilet. Nah, the door is a trap. So you're against me too, says Sphinx. Nobunaga says it's for the wall. It's to buy time in case somebody figures out the door is a trap and decides to go through the wall instead like I did. Trap, bed, what? Togashi's going into extreme detail. Dude, I do have to say though, this is a very funny parallel to when he had Gon and Killua break through the freaking wall. Now, all Nobunaga can think about is walls, man. Like, now he's like, oh, there's a wall. I once got fooled by a wall. I'm never going to be fooled again by a wall. It's the bite. I think that's why he's doing this, frankly. So Fink says, okay, you convinced me. Meaning if you reverse the logic and enter through the wall, trap won't activate. Same goes for this bathroom door, which means it's safe to go enter. And then, as just like us, like we have no idea what they're really talking about. This will be easier to understand in the anime. I mean, I get what they're saying to a degree, but it's like, I don't really care. I'm going to be frank. Well, guys, nothing's happening. Cool, now try leaving through that door. Then I can go back to my room, right? Phaeton's like, no, not yet. If nothing happens when you exit, then come back. He leaves the door. He's standing outside of the room, and then he has no expression. This dude's a fucking moron. Dude, look at that stance. My boy Phaeton is just like sliding. He slides in front of this guy. He's just giving him that cold stare. Right or left, pick one. He's playing a fucking sword game. Oh my god, it's the coin game. Oh, it's another callback. Pick a hand. Oh, man. He's doing the hand game. Which sword is it in? He's just moving it so fast it looks like they're both in his hands. Get back here before you lose both ears. Once he gets going, he never stops at the ears. All right, the old man learned his lesson. Huh? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dude, what in the fuck He's gone. He went from here to nowhere. He's gone. Seems to trigger even without the old man. At a glance, I don't see any support items, so rather than a boundary, it's more of a... All right, guys, we're getting conjuration breakdowns now. Remember, in the first batch, we learned a little bit more about coercive manipulation, different layers of manipulation. And now, we're getting conjuration breakdowns. So get your thinking caps out, everybody. God, I wish I wasn't sick because I don't want to, talking it kind of hurts my throat a little bit, but I got to... Give me 1 second, folks. I'm sorry. It is a work day. You got to give me a minute. Sorry, guys. It's going to be one of those days. It's not going to be perfect, but... Oh, no. All right, guys, I have an email I have to deal with. Craig, Sorry, guys, I do have to deal with a problem. It is what it is. This happens in life. You got to deal with things. Oh, man. I just got to figure this out. Give me a second. All right, guys, I got a problem. Sorry. Oh boy. Let's see. Guys, give me like 2 minutes. I'm trying my best here. I just have to deal with something. I'm very, very sorry for the delay. It's life, you know. You got to deal with things. They pop up. This is why I usually stream on the weekends because stuff like this happens. You just gotta. Oh boy, it's like you just get a bunch of things in a row. Oh man. Two minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm going to continue. All right, so let's get reacclimated here. I'm sorry about that. You know, got a lot of real life things going on. You got to deal with, right? So we're getting a breakdown of conjuration, and they're saying, so they're looking around the room. They're trying to analyze the type of conjuration. Boundary type. Multiple traps can be set over a wide area using net-infused tools such as charms, ropes, tags that act as triggers. Landmine type. The trigger is made by applying net directly to a specific place. The strong, compelling force means it is limited to 2 to 3 spots. Okay. So actually, this is kind of like Nove in a way, if you think about it. So you're empowering objects in a space to act as triggers or traps when people come in. Actually, Loserus. Loserus has a trap type. So Loserus has a boundary type conjuration skill with his Nen Beast. We know that because it's traps. A trap of desire. And it triggers. Okay, that's really cool. And then we have a further breakdown commentary from Finks. With landmine types, the stronger the compelling force, the closer the user must be to the entry or exit point. So he must be at the same place they're being teleported to, which is most likely their hideout. And Nova's an emitter, but he has humongous conjuration ability, which is well, he emits a space, but it is like a conjured space. It has rules to it, so it's very interesting. So they must be at the same place they're being teleported to, which is most likely their hideout. Purposely triggering the trap and getting sent there is one option. But we're not facing just one enemy. Seems like that this trap leads to another one. First, First we got to work out whether this is a single-use trap or if it can be triggered multiple times. If they have to reset the trigger each time, then we can just wait for them here. Knock on the door. Quit pushing, you bastard. I'll kill you. So they're knocking on the door. And so a guy shows up in the door. Quit, Phaeton's tapping him. Quit pushing, you bastard. I'll kill you. Once the Char family catches wind of this, you're dead. And then he vanishes. Not single use. And then Phaeton says, I agree with Nobunaga. Quicker to go ourselves. I'll go ahead. Wait a sec. The Gio underboss Henrik has a suggestion for you. Here he is. This might help us find their hideout. We can put off your suicide mission until after you've heard me out, okay? My Char men are heading out to tail 2 suspected Haley members. Henrik is the one who put us onto the lead. He also the one who found this room, so you can trust him. First and foremost, I'd like to say that we have no issue with the troop. Balance is what's most important to the Kakin mob. The Haley have betrayed the balance, so if you help us crush them, I'll gladly cooperate. Appreciate the offer, but we're set on just charging in, says Nobunaga. And then Fink says, speak for yourself. And then Phaeton says, how you find enemy base? How do you find it? With this transmitter, Henrik says. A stooge will take this into the trap and it'll transmit the base's location. Worth a shot. They've got a massacre going on the other side of the trap, right? If you send a civilian in, they'll immediately kill and search him. The device will be found in 5 minutes tops. Here we go. Look at this. If I turn this into a raw oyster, now the stooge just needs to swallow it. Even if they stripped you and you did a cavity search, it wouldn't turn up. It'll turn back once the net is depleted. The bigger it is, the faster it runs out. Something this size should last about 2 hours. Fink says that's a solid compromise since I don't want to go directly and these guys want to charge right in. So which one of you is going to swallow it and... Nobunaga! Oh, Nobunaga's like, hell no. I can't eat shellfish. I had a bad one once. And now just the taste of them makes me want to puke. And then Phaeton says, I don't eat anything someone else has touched and definitely nothing someone else spoke over. Oh, he's spinning on it. No worries. I didn't expect you guys to trust me. I already have a stooge. Me! He swallows the oyster. This is the receiver. It's not very precise, but it will give you a vague indication of the transmitter's distance and detection. The closer it is, the more frequent and high-pitched the noise will be. The bar's light will turn red. This is how it looks at 0 distance. The max radius is 1 kilometer, but it doesn't take altitude into account, so be mindful of that. And just give me a minute. Da, 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 da. Okay. The max radius is 1 kilometer. Dude, think about that. Wait a minute. Henrig's transmuter or transceiver transponder has 1 kilometer. That's pretty fucking good. That's really good. If the noise says you're close, but the direction is unclear, then it's probably... Dude, I'm really starting to like Henrik as a character and ability. He's probably going to get slaughtered, but like I like his adaptability to the situation. Very, very cool. It'd be a massive failure if I'm unlucky enough to be killed and dissected, so I'll do my best to hide the transmitter somewhere beforehand. Well, I'll be counting on you. Dwip. Here we go. Henrik's... Wait a minute. Whoa, okay, hang on. I'm getting excited. Say the bare minimum and get straight to it. I like this guy, says Nobunaga. So do I. Something's happening. Seems kind of far. Judging by the color, it must be in the 500 to 1,000 meter range. How big is this ship again? It's 1,500 meters long, 800 meters wide, and 800 meters high. Holy shit. Just for those of you who don't know, that's 2,600 feet tall. It's as big as a mountain. It's a mountain, man. Like, dude, this thing's a mountain. It's way more impressive than any ship we have, I'll tell you that. This thing's as big as a fucking city. It's a mountain. Fucking crazy. Huh. Let's head to center of tier 3. If the hideout is on this tier, then at least Bar will get redder, says Phaeton, and without his additional words. But if the hideout's on the opposite side of the boat, the color wouldn't change, right? That'd make it over 1 kilometer from this spot, so we wouldn't have picked it up in the first place, you idiot. And they're arguing. And then Phaeton says, one of you needs to go, okay? And wait, we're cutting. We got the fish. Henry! Huh? Huh? Oh, did he just fell? Wait. What? Henrik, my boy. Henrik, my boy. Henrik, my guy. There's nobody here. Henrik has his knife out. Did you bring pigeons with you, dude? He's looking around. There's like a hose, and there's a hose station. The blood on the floor is fresh. I must remain vigilant. Clink, clink, clink. Maybe they've interrogated the other victim and found out about this. Uh-oh! He senses somebody. He turns around. There's a figure there. And then Nobunaga says, nobody's here. Not what I expected. Nobunaga-sa. And then Henrik says, why are you here? Oh, Nobunaga comes in for some co-op play, of course. Your chances of survival go up when you're not on your own. The other two had their doubts. They were against the idea. They said if you were to greet me with, I knew you would come, I should cut you down on the spot. But I never thought you'd lay a trap to begin with. Well, you were in it, whoever else. A trap that requires us to trust you right off the bat would be very naive. So what do you want to do? Henrik says, huh? And then Nobunaga says, observe or take action. You choose. Oh, and what was your name again? Sorry, I couldn't be bothered to remember it earlier. It's Henrik. We won't know which is best until we try, so what'll it be? Action, has Henrik. Although, it's not an informed decision. And then Nobunaga says, that was my pick. Why is he drawing him like that? Look at this man. Okay, guys, I have a little limited time here. Nobunaga looks at the wall. He's pointing at it. He says, it's their hideout, no doubt about it. He's just like touching the wall. Why is that? Just wait and see, says Nobunaga. And This dude does the multi-slash again. We're getting a Nobunaga arc. I'm like, finally. We see what, like, we can kind of figure out how he fights and stuff. He cuts the wall. The wall. It's guarded by net. The slashes didn't go through. A conjurer transmuter, maybe, could even be a specialist. It's never easy to destroy a Nen user's stage, but even my katana couldn't cut it. So there must be a strong limitation. It's probably the closer the user is, the stronger the stage. Why is Morena just popping up right here? Is she right behind that door? They seem to use this place as a passage in the footage I gathered, so it makes sense if their main base was here. Nobunaga says, yeah, which means the security is probably tight. We'll just have to go straight for the ringleader. Let's start by... they're going to cut the chapter like right here, right when they break in, bro. I'm so annoyed, bro. I can't... I'm so hyped. We're getting Nobunaga and Henrig together. I'm like so into this. Let's start by opening the doors. We don't need to go through yet, says Henrig. And then Nobunaga says, then I'll start from over here. Nah, I'll open them if you keep your eyes peeled. I want to avoid one of us vanishing without the other seeing. We might be able to understand the trap's conditions if we see it happen. Roger that, says Nobunaga. They touch the door. And now they open like two compartments, a shower, bathroom, and 3 toilets. Sure is a large family. If we wait here, won't they eventually come do their business? And then Henrik says, I picked action. I'm sure Nobunaga-san can protect the transmitter if I die. It's Nobunaga. How you can ditch the honorific, and Henrik says, noted. I fucking love this man. What kind of demon? I knew it! I'm getting so into this, and I knew it was coming. I knew we were going to just stop the chapter. It was all exposition and describing the room and the conjuration ability. But bro, we're closing in. Morena could be like right around the corner. Bro. This, I have to say, this pair is freaking hype. I am so sorry, guys. I do have to cut this one really early this week. There's comments. Read the comments. Write your comments. I don't really have time to discuss the chapter. Luckily, this was really just a breakdown of Conjuration. Where Nobunaga Henrik saga. I am a big fan of this. I love this. I think these two characters work well together. They seem to like each other. And I know Henrik's probably going to bite the bullet. And Nobunaga might bite the bullet very soon as well. But I like seeing this action. But guys, the best thing of this whole chapter, the notes. The notes. 30 chapters were all drawn 4 years ago. That's the hypest thing of this chapter. That's it. So we're getting there. We're gonna conclude this like mini Morena arc. I am so ready to do this. Hope you guys are too. I know I don't have time to read the comments. Again, I'm really sorry. Today is a work day. There's a lot going on. I had to fit this in my week, though. I can't do it this weekend. This chapter is a setup chapter, which, we need to see this damn thing conclude. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I will catch you next time. Leave comments. Discuss. I want to see what people think and if you have any ideas. But I will next week... probably Saturday, but I'll let you know. Anyway, I know this was impromptu. Glad I could stop by to do